Nestled at the crossroads of Europe, Romania's rich history is one woven with triumphs, betrayals, and moments of legendary upheaval. From the rise of ancient kingdoms to the struggles under foreign rule and the resilience that birthed a modern nation, Romania's story is one that has shaped not only the region, but the entire continent. Today, we dive into the heart of this captivating history, where myths meet reality and the whispers of the past echo through time. Romania's history begins long before the first Romanian king set foot upon the soil. It stretches back to the time when the Dacians, the ancestors of modern Romanians, roamed the land, inhabiting a rich, diverse landscape full of mystery and myth. The Dacians were a fierce and proud people who lived in the area we now call Romania, long before the Romans ever arrived. Their territory, known as Dacia, stretched across the Carpathian Mountains, the Transylvanian Plateau, and parts of present-day Moldova. The Dacians were not just warriors, they were also skilled artisans and traders. They built impressive fortresses atop mountain peaks, which remain today as symbols of their resilience and culture. But it was the arrival of the Roman Empire, 1st century AD, that would forever alter the course of history for these ancient people. Under Emperor Trajan, Rome set its eyes on Dacia, and after a series of fierce wars, the Romans emerged victorious in 106 AD. With their conquest, the Roman Empire annexed Dacia, incorporating it into its vast network of provinces. Romania's history is inextricably linked to the Roman Empire. Even though the Romans eventually withdrew in 271 AD, the lasting influence of Roman rule is still visible today in the language, culture, and identity of the Romanian people. The Latin-based Romanian language is a direct descendant of the language spoken by the Romans, and many aspects of Roman life and governance were adopted and adapted by the Dacian. As centuries passed, Romania's fate was shaped by the constant flux of invaders and empires. The region was caught between the ever-expanding Byzantine Empire to the south and the formidable Magyar, Slavic, and Ottoman forces to the north and east. The rise of the Voivodeship of Wallachia and the Principality of Moldavia in the medieval period began to lay the foundations for what would eventually become modern Romania. The most famous figure of this turbulent period is Vlad the Impaler, the ruler of Wallachia in the 15th century. Known for his brutal and sometimes terrifying methods of punishing his enemies, Vlad became the inspiration for the Dracula legend. However, beyond the myths and folklore, Vlad was a skilled strategist who sought to protect his land from the advancing Ottoman Empire. His tale is one of cruelty, but also of a relentless commitment to his people and his country. The 16th and 17th centuries saw Romania fractured, with the powerful Ottoman Empire exerting dominance over Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania. Yet, despite the subjugation, the Romanian people's spirit remained unbroken. Many times, local rulers and military leaders rose up against the Ottomans, striving for autonomy and independence. One such figure was Michael the Brave, who, in the late 16th century, briefly united all three principalities, Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania, into one entity. Romania's history takes a darker turn in the 19th century as the region was pulled into the geopolitical struggles of Europe. The collapse of the Ottoman Empire and the rise of the Russian Empire set the stage for a new era. In 1859, the principalities of Moldavia and Wallachia united under Prince Alexandru Ioan Cuza, forming the foundation for modern Romania. A few years later, Romania gained independence in 1877 after a bloody war with the Ottoman Empire, backed by the Russian Empire. The dawn of the 20th century brought further challenges, with Romania navigating the complex and volatile politics of Europe. World War I was particularly transformative, as Romania found itself aligned with the Allies against the Central Powers. By the end of the war, Romania had gained significant territory, including Transylvania, Bukovina, and Bessarabia, territories long fought over by various empires. However, the peace following the war would be short-lived. World War II marked a devastating period in Romania's history. Romania initially sided with the Axis powers, but switched allegiance in 1944, joining the Allies. The war caused immense suffering, and by its end, Romania found itself under Soviet influence, leading to the rise of a communist regime under Nicolae Ceausescu. The country was plunged into a dark era of oppression, censorship, and political purges that would last for decades. However, the Romanian people's longing for freedom never died. In 1989, during the wave of uprisings that swept across Eastern Europe, Romania saw one of the most dramatic revolutions in its history. Nicolae Ceausescu's regime crumbled in the face of massive protests, and on December 22, 1989, Ceausescu and his wife were executed, bringing an end to communist rule. Romania entered a new era, one of democracy, rebirth, and integration into the European fold. Today, Romania stands as a proud member of the European Union and NATO, a nation that has embraced its rich history while looking forward to a brighter future. From its ancient Dacian roots to its struggle for independence and freedom, Romania's history is a testament to the resilience of its people. Romania is a country shaped by centuries of triumphs and tragedies. Its story is one of resilience, survival, and transformation, a story written in the land itself, in the castles and fortresses, in the people's hearts and minds. As we trace the footprints of history across Romania, we are reminded that every stone, every castle, and every monument carries the weight of a past that continues to shape the present. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Romania's incredible history. If you enjoyed the story of this remarkable land, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Footprints of History. Until next time, keep exploring the past and uncovering the footprints of those who shaped it.